Hello folks, we are Dead here, welcome back to the channel. Today we are setting sail in Pirates VR Jolly Roger, a game that caught my eye with its tropical setting and adventurous premise. There is a lot to like, but also some aspects that didn't quite land for me. So let's dive in and see what this indie pirate adventure has to offer. One of the strongest aspects of the game is its visuals. The lush vegetation and tropical landscapes create a fantastic first impression, reminding me a bit of Bootstrap Island. From a distance, textures look great and really help with immersion, though up close some imperfections become noticeable. Performance is really smooth, though I did encounter occasional stuttering, and it wasn't frequent enough to be a major issue, but it's worth mentioning. One of the first things you'll notice is that you don't have a full body. Just floating hands with the health, stamina and an oxygen meter when swimming. While this minimalistic UI is functional, the swimming mechanics themselves felt a bit underwhelming. Climbing plays a big role in the game, and while the mechanic itself worked well, I felt it was a bit overused. There were points where I would have preferred a different approach to traversal rather than constantly scaling cliffs and ropes. The first level unfortunately didn't grab me. It mostly involved exploring, finding items like a pickaxe and a key, and backtracking across the map. There was little combat early on and the pacing felt really slow. When combat does appear, it's a bit of a hit and miss. The pistol, for example, reloads by simply bringing it to your chest. No manual interaction or gesture. Melee combat is also quite limited, as you can't fight with your bare hands or with the objects you have in your hands. The main enemies I encountered were skeletons. They have spooky presence, and while they're not particularly challenging, they did manage to startle me a few times.
Oh shit!
Unfortunately, their AI is fairly predictable. My biggest frustration came when I was respawned into a bad save point. No weapons, two skeletons attacking me immediately, and no way to fight back. After a few unsuccessful attempts, I decided to call it quits. The game featured a fair amount of puzzle solving, but many of the puzzles felt more like a busy work than real challenges. A lot of time is spent searching for fragments or symbols to unlock doors, which can feel really repetitive. There's also a unique mechanic where a lamp is used to defeat skeletons with light. While it fits the supernatural theme, it felt a bit out of place in terms of gameplay. The underwater section was visually interesting, but the need to stop frequently at air vents to breathe made it feel more tedious than immersive. The story has potential, and I was genuinely curious about the mystery of the island and its undead inhabitants. However, the immersion is affected by some of the game's mechanical shortcomings. With more refinement, this could be a much stronger experience. So, is Pirate VR Jolly Roger worth playing? If you're looking for an indie pirate adventure with solid visuals and an intriguing story, it might be worth a look. But if you're prioritizing deep gameplay mechanics and polished interaction, you may find it a bit frustrating. That said, I always appreciate the effort that goes into indie VR games, and I'll be keeping an eye on future updates. Let me know your thoughts in the comments, and if you have played Pirates VR Jolly Roger. What do you think? If you enjoyed this review, don't forget to like and subscribe for more VR content. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time. We are Dead, signing out.